Today I'll be reconstructing the 1.27 NRBPA average and then also the 1.41 PR average without the DNF. Scrambles and the videos to the solves will be in the description. For the first scramble, I wasn't able to do it because my judge didn't start the inspection timer, so sadly it became an extra. So I'll just show what I will do anyways. What I'll probably do is check on blue. You can do 2 moves in this TG1, or you can do 3 moves in this LS, which is better. So you hold it from here, and you can do F prime, R prime, F to set the LS, and then U prime, and just do this LS with a U prime AUF. Okay, so this is the first scramble which I got, which is the extra. This is the extra one. So I only saw that there was this yellow bar only, so that's the only thing I checked. I checked doing the yellow face by doing U2 R U prime F prime, which gave this case. So I just did U prime, but I mispredict AUF. Doing one looking, I thought that this was orange, so I just did out with a U2 and just recorrected the U2 afterwards. This was the second scramble. I got a 0.98, and I saw that this was a no bar, which I thought I was actually doomed because it was a no bar. I saw that there was these 2 yellow corners solved diagonally relative to each other. So I saw that this corner was in a nice spot to be inserted. So I just tried inserting to the back and then cancelling to inserting this corner by doing U to R prime. So that was the entire thing that I planned, and I wasn't able to one look it because this was a bit difficult for me. I don't know why it's difficult. I don't know why. I wasn't in my state during this round, so I wasn't able to focus as well as I thought I would be able to. So I ended up using up quite a bit of inspection time just trying to look at the last layer from this layer, but the inspection time was running out, so I decided to look this solve, and somehow it was a skip. So this scramble is a 4 mover, so you just do RB U to R prime. So yeah, this could have been this is an NR single worthy solution, but sadly I wasn't able to check that. I wasn't able to see that it was going to give a skip. Also, doing RB U to R prime isn't actually the best solution here. You can hold it from here, I think. Hold on, let me check. You can hold it from another spot, like you can like from here, and instead of doing RB R prime to insert this corner, you can do RF and just do U to R prime, which would actually be better. This is the third scramble. I got a 1.9. I first saw that on green there was 2 moves into this EG2, and you can go into the anti-CLL here with a U2 AUF, which is what I did. And sadly, this was the only thing I checked, and I really didn't know why I didn't think more, because to be honest, that's actually a much easier solution. Basically the same thing on green. You hold it from here, and then instead of doing U prime R and cancelling, doing a soft cancel to this anti-CRL, you do F prime R and cancel into an alternate out for this anti-CRL. So you would do FR F prime RU R2 F2 R prime F2 R2 U2, which would be a lot better. This is the fourth scramble. I got 0.94. There are 2 things I saw which both gave 8 movers. So the first thing is on blue. You can do R2 U to R prime into this CLL, and there's an alternate out that cancels all of the moves. So from here you just do FR F prime U2 sledge. Another solution I saw, which is also another 8 mover, is which is basically the same solution but from a different angle, is on orange. You can insert this corner in 3 moves like this and get this EG1, but those 3 moves just cancel entirely. So full solution is U R U prime R to F prime R F with a U prime AUF. So this is what I did because it's a lot more finger trick friendly compared to the blue CRL solution. Okay, this is the last scramble. I got a 1.8 something, which is pretty tragic. Going to the solve, I knew I had 2 sub 1s in the average, and I knew I had NR potential, but I didn't really think that it was likely to happen because I also had a counting 1.9 in the average. So I wasn't really thinking too much until I saw the scramble. Then after I saw the scramble, I started panicking like crazy. So this was the scramble. When I lifted the cover, I immediately saw that on orange there was this 1 move layer, and when you do this 1 move layer, you get anti-Nicholas, so you can cancel into anti-Nicholas. I just tried my best to calm my nerves, and then I just went for this solution by doing R2 FR F prime RU R prime U. Sadly, in calm, I locked up super hard on this. I locked up like on this R2 to the point where I had to do this and then just restart the R2, and I locked up on the entire solution, which is very tragic. Okay, this is the first scramble I got for the finals one. I think I got 1.77 on this. I saw the two solutions on this scramble, which are pretty viable. First one on green, you can do 5 moves like this and you get this case. And you can do the same 5 moves on blue but mirrored and you get the mirror case. So that I decided to go with this one since I believe it's a little bit more finger trick friendly. So I just did R prime U, R U, R prime U prime, R U prime R prime U, R U prime R2 F prime RF with a U prime AUF. A solution I missed on this scramble is on yellow here. There's 3/4 of a TCL layer made, and if you hold it from here, you can insert this corner and you can get this TCL, and from here you can go straight into it. So you can do R prime F prime R U, R prime F prime R prime U prime R U, R prime U prime R U. Okay, this is the second scramble. I got a 1.33 or something. I saw on red there was 3/4 of an EG1 face made and immediately locked in onto red. So the first thing I checked was doing a long insert, which gave this pretty trash case. So I just tried the short insert, which gave this really nice case. So the last thing I checked was doing U2 F prime into this TCL, but this TCL is pretty trash, so I didn't want to do it. So I just did U2 R U prime R prime U prime and just this EG1 with a U prime AUF. Okay, this was the third scramble. I saw on green there was 3/4 of an EG1 face pre-made, EG2 face, and the first thing I checked was doing U and R2 U prime R2, which gave this pretty trash case and you had to rotate. I also checked doing U prime and L2 U L2, which gave this case, but I didn't know why I decided to do the EG1 because the LEG is actually pretty good. So you can do this U2 and then go to this LEG with no AUF. But I decided to go with EG1 since I thought it would be safer. So I just did U prime L2 U L2 U and then rotate EG1 with a U AUF. What I should have done is just at least check the anti-LS, and for this anti-LS it's actually pretty good. So you would do U and then FR F prime R U R prime U RB to R2, which would be a lot better than what I did. This is the fourth scramble. I saw on yellow you can make a layer by doing U prime R2 U prime R, but I mislooked it and I thought it gave Nicholas, so I cancelled into Nicholas by doing U prime R2 U prime R2 U prime R prime F R prime F prime R, but I didn't even do the last R. So this was the what I ended up with, which is pretty tragic. So what I should have done is obviously cancel into soon. So just do U prime R2 U prime R2 U R prime U R U to R prime. This is the last scramble. I got a 1.05 I think. I saw on green you can do one move into this pretty nice TCL, so that was the only thing I checked. I knew that it was a really good solution already, so I just didn't bother checking anything else. So the full solution is R2 U prime R U R prime U prime F R prime F prime R U prime.